How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Rabbit Transit Garage. I'm working on the pinion snubber and the dart, and I'll show you what I got here. Hang on one second. So this is the MOPAR Performance Adjustable Pinion Snubber. Just uses a pin lock to adjust it up to the floor pan. This is a factory one. What I had, the dart has stock springs in it. So when I installed it, I actually had to shave the nipple off at the top in order for it to fit underneath the floor pan. So setting it right here, I actually didn't have any adjustment. This sat about 3/8 of an inch from the floor pan. And I'll show you that here in a second. But I did not have any adjustment whatsoever. So ultimately, when I was driving the car, it was literally always sitting on the pinion snubber. And basically this just bounced down the road. But I'll show you that. I'll slide underneath the car and show you how much room I have in non-adjusted form. So underneath the car, I know it's kind of hard to see, but that is about where it would rest normally. So I had literally no room when driving on the road. So this would pretty much sit on the floor pan. So what I'm going to try to do is adjust the pinion snubber by removing some material. So what I'm thinking is if I remove about 1 inch out of the main structure of the pinion snubber that goes onto the rear axle, and about 1 inch out of the corresponding slide, I'll actually have some adjustability in this. I won't have a whole heck of a lot, but at least I can have enough room where if I could drop this down for normal street driving, then I can adjust it at the track and get the traction set up. So that is what I'm thinking. I'm actually thinking of making another style as well, where if I can, using this factory one, I might actually just weld another plate onto here, or square tube onto there. But I'm thinking if I took, rather than having these 1 inch adjustability here, if you run 1 inch here, another 1/2 inch here, instead of having it the way they have it here, where it's just 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, actually have it in 1/2 inch segments, one on each side. You still have adjustability, but you have a little more flexibility as far as where you adjust it. So I'm going to remove the inch here from the 2 corresponding parts and then see where that lands me. So we'll get her cutting up and see what we got. So this is what I did. I cut off about 1 inch. Got a little haywire here with the Sawzall, but I cut off about 1 inch. So now pin would go on the bottom, and pin would go on the top. So I actually have some adjustability here. So this doesn't wrap on the floor, because what actually was happening is, what I believe was happening, is when I had it set to its the height previously, so like I said, this was always bouncing on the floor for the most part when I was driving it. It actually loosened up because I believe the bolt stretched, since it was always under constant pressure. It stretched, and then this ultimately loosened up. So we're going to slam it in the car, see what we got, and verify that we have some adjustability, and go from there. All right, so here's what we got. Pinion snubber is now mounted, and this is about the distance to the floor, which is where I was losing my adjustability. Now, pretty hard to do this with one hand, but whatever. Come on, yeah, there we go. So now I have about, this is actually where it was sitting normally. So you can see I shaved that teat off right up on top. But this is where it was sitting normally. Before I made the adjustments here. So now that's where it sits. So before I ran the pinion snubber, you can see, maybe, focus, the damage right up there. The pinion would wrap and bang on the floor. So that's why I ultimately ended up putting this on, because it would hit pretty doggone hard and damage the floor a little bit, but it's really hard to see up there. There we go. That's where the damage is. So, anyway, so I'm assuming that other people have this issue as well. Again, my dart has stock springs. Why am I getting such a light there? There we go. I'm assuming that other people would have this issue if they went to the pin style pinion snubber rather than maybe like a screw type. I was gonna get one of those. I'm not terribly fond of them because I don't know. I just have the feeling that jam nut would eventually loosen up. So I ultimately ended up going with this because it's more of a positive engagement. But I'm assuming that other people would have this issue as well if they were running stock springs and maybe an A body or B body, and they wanted to run the adjustable pinion snubber. So I might actually make another one, like I was talking before, with the multiple ways of adjustment. So it's a little more infinite, but with the more engagement possibilities for adjustment. There we go. But yeah. So anyway, that's that. I got the adjustments on it took about an inch off of the total length of both components of the pinion snubber, and it worked just fine. So I could actually get it, if I actually replaced that snubber, the rubber cushion, I could actually get it resting right up against the floor, which is ultimately where I think I'd want to have it when running it to strip, but I still have that adjustability to, so it's not banging on the floor continuously, running it on the street. So anyway, hope you liked it. Hope you got something out of it. Like, share, subscribe, all that other jazz. And have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.